Hey everyone, it's Armor Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Monster Legends. Welcome to an exclusive first look at the brand new monster, Aloe. This is the PvP monster. Huge shout out to SP for giving me everything I need to make this exclusive first look. They provided all the cells I need to take this monster to rank 5, level 150. Any gems I use will be reimbursed. And of course, they also provided the food to feed this monster because it is not cheap. Aloe made it out of the wastelands and into Monstown as a stowaway in one of Don K9's trucks hidden under a pile of iron beams. The minute he set foot in the city, he started tormenting everyone, so he's become a problem for Mayor Don K9, who's had to send his best hench monsters after him before questions about his unwanted visitor arise. So that is Aloe. That is the lore. It looks like he's tormenting Don K9. Is that such a bad thing? Then again, I guess he's tormenting the citizens of Monstown, so that is a bad thing. So let's see, his ultimate, Zero Nutrients, removes positive effects from all enemies, deals very heavy nature damage to enemies, applies poison and nanovirus to enemies. It's nothing too crazy, but I do like it. Actually, the more I think about it, you cleanse whatever positive effects the enemy have, and then you apply a nanovirus, which means they can't reinstate positive effects. I'll take that. This monster is more of an attacker monster. A lot of players have been wanting me to review this monster since he is the completely free monster. All you have to do is during the duration of this month, or during the season, you just battle in PvP, you open those eggs, and you will get cells. So, let's talk stats. His power stat is 10,329. This is the second highest overall power stat. It is actually tied with the Golden Pass monster of Season 2, Emerald Nathura, and the highest power stat in the game is currently 10,384. I think there's like 3 monsters that have that power stat, so he's an attacker. He's incredibly strong. His life stat is 115,814, and he's actually tied for 4th overall. The stat itself is 3rd highest, and he's actually tied with Ryclops. So currently, Fruit Taster and Syntheris, they have the highest life stat. Then we have Jacksepticeye, and after them, we have Aloe and Ryclops. So, incredibly strong monster, 2nd highest power stat in the game, incredibly high tanky life stat, 3rd highest stat in the game, but then we have the speed stat. So unfortunately, he's rather slow. He's actually tied with that of Kill Drill. This is the 3rd lowest stat in the game. The only slower monsters have a speed stat of 7,128 and 7,040. So overall, he packs a punch. He's tanky, though he's a little slow. Let's see what his trait gives us. So he starts the game off with Abomination. He's immune to Corruption, Possession, Nightmares, and Bleed. So 2 dots and being possessed. Immune to Poison, I guess you make that 3 dots. So Nightmares, Bleed, and Poison. I will say that considering Hidden Shiv is a talent that any corrupted I'm so used to saying corrupted, any Metro monster can utilize, at least you're protected against the bleed, right? And then at rank 3, what do you have? 50% damage mirror. So at the start of the battle, whatever damage you take, you're going to be reflecting 50% of the damage against the enemy monster. Okay, overall, I like the Abomination trait, and the status caster damage mirror is pretty nice. The immune to poison, unless SP is really going to prioritize using poison, I think off the top of my head, who does poison? I think Emerald Nathura may do a poison, Super Dream may do a poison, but yeah, poison to me is not one of the better. You know what, I will say, I'll give it to Social Point on this, because this monster is immune to bleed and poison are the only dots that reduce your damage output, right? They both reduce by 20%, so at least you know this attacker is never going to have his damage output reduced by those 2 torture effects. With that being said, let's go ahead and explore his skills. His first skill is Road Thug, deals moderate nature damage to one enemy, applies negate healing to one enemy. Ah, now I remember why I like this monster. He has negate healing, and more importantly, the reverse healing mechanic. Considering we have street talents like Medpack that can heal a lot, even Face Shield that can heal a lot, can you just imagine, if I'm correct, if you damage someone with Dead Nathura, that's funny, Cyan Nathura, if you damage someone with Dead Nathura and they have Face Shield, if I understand correctly, if you damage them enough to the point where then the Face Shield would have healed them, if they get reverse healing, they're actually going to die even though they equip the evasion on. So this monster might be pretty powerful and might be worth ranking up. But as for Road Nathura, it's just a negate healing to one monster. We have Noxious Cactus, applies a 50% damage mirror to itself. We have Metal Tornado. How is this not a metal attack? Deals low nature damage and applies bleed. Ah, that's where the metal comes in. So again, bleed reduces damage output by 20%. 1 turn cooldown AoE skill. Oxidizing Source, deals moderate nature damage, applies negate healing to all enemies. You don't really want negate healing. What you want is the reverse healing. Dead Nathura deals massive nature damage to one enemy, applies reverse healing to one enemy. I hope he has the AoE. I don't think he does, but we will find out. Oh, he does! Yes! Hug Me applies a 50% damage mirror to itself and blocks 50% of incoming damage. So they kind of actually work against each other, considering you're going to block damage. So if an attack was to deal... Let's take this scenario. If attack normally dealt 100 damage against you, and you have a 50% damage mirror, you reflect 50 damage. But if you activate Hug Me, you now have damage protection, so that 100 damage skill is not only going to deal 50 damage, so then your damage mirror is only going to reflect 25. Now, the best thing is that you're staying alive, which I think is what you want in the long term, so potentially worth utilizing. Stolen Vitamins deals moderate nature damage, applies reverse healing to all enemies. That is glorious. And then you have Feel the Metal, deals very heavy nature damage and applies bleed to one enemy. This monster is pretty straightforward, to be honest. You run Dead and Thorough, you run Feel the Metal, so massive nature, very heavy nature. You run the Stolen Vitamins, you run the AoE reverse healing. You just want to play reverse healing. Again, you don't need negate healing. You want to reverse the healing. And then I would say that's 2 turn, 1 turn, 2 turn. For that last and final skill, you can ultimately put what you want. I would go ahead and say you give this monster, let's see, you could go with 2 AoEs. This is really on the weak end though. Most of the time you're going to, this is 1 turn cooldown. You're just going to single target, or you're going to Stolen Vitamins on turn 1. On the following turn, you're going to single target and eliminate the main threat. So I don't really anticipate using the 4th and final skill. I would say maybe Hug Me as well, just for that damage protection if you feel like you need it. And then the other skill I would maybe recommend is a Road Thug. I would honestly consider this just because it's 0 cooldown. And Baron X can activate cooldowns. Don K9 he does activate cooldowns. So we might be entering a cooldown activation meta. So you might need to counter by having 0 cooldown skills. So food for thought. Like especially in Grandmaster duels, you're going to want Road Thug. You're going to want Negate Healing. But overall, Feel the Metals, your 1 turn cooldown attack. This is your massive attack, and then AoE reverse healing. That's nice. For now, I'm just going to use Hug Me, though. So here we are in terms of the skill set. In terms of relics, of course, he has a sword. Laser sword if you want him to deal more damage. Cane sword if you want to heal. Just be careful in a mirror match if you get hit with reverse healing. In terms of armor, just give him whatever you want. Morg's armor for extra shield. Nabotis' armor for some stamina. Let's see what I have. I'll go with Nabotis' armor on this case. And for street talents, I mean, honestly, just give him, once again, whatever you want. Hidden Shiv. This could be a way to apply bleed to everyone with an AoE skill and reverse healing, right? If you want to deal damage. Power armor, if you have it, it could increase your strength. I'm not really going to utilize power armor. It'll just show the monster being super, super strong. So for now, we'll just stick with Hidden Shiv. And let's go. Oh, actually, since we're on the street talents, here, let's explore them real quick. Med Pack. Heals by 75,000 points. This goes up to like 150,000 points. So again, that reverse healing mechanic, ooh, that could be glorious on your side. Alright, so let's give Hidden Shiv. And we're going to showcase this monster at rank 3. And then we'll showcase him fully maxed out. Let me go ahead and unlock his slots. And let's give him X runes. So, I don't have the strength runes. But you go to the typical attacker setup. 2 strength runes and a speed rune. So I will swap that right now. But yeah, let's go into PvP and let's test out Aloe Death. Okay, so as you can see, he now has 2 strength runes and a speed rune. You know what? Maybe I will showcase power armor when he's rank 5, just so we can see how powerful he is if you have that talent. But with that being said, I am allowed to play PvP. However, I'm not allowed to win the battles because that would be totally unfair to win with the monster that was given to me for the sole purpose of an exclusive first look. So hopefully we get a good showcase. Pain Distiller, yeah, I will. Alright, so we are going to go Corrupted Dragon. Oh, my bad. I should have done Ignorance is Bliss. Alright, Trap Master, that's fine. We get to showcase the damage output against a super tanky Megaton monster. So that is a 150. Yeah, because I'm going to attack him. So let's see what I can do. So Hug Me, this is obviously the damage protection skill. Stolen Vitamins deals how much damage? 170k against him, but I have an elemental advantage right now. Metal 255 against Mouseron, and then Dead Nathura, it gets rid of the 274k shield plus an extra 22, so like 300k damage almost. You're seeing the damage against a 120 Pangoliath, and you're seeing the damage against Ingwe. Gets rid of 78k shield and 120 HP. So that's damage output here. Let's see, do you have any healing on you? Hammer Grom, Chitilian's armor when the wearer dies. After if wearer's life, gives an armor. Unfortunately, no. Hammer Grom, increase wearer's strength. So we're just gonna go with with Stolen Vitamins, reverse healing. Hidden Shiv deals some damage, Chitilian armor, and then attack to me. The damage mirror kicks in, reflected to Morgs. Oh wow, he is doing work. He's self-trait disabled himself. I wish, let's do Forgotten. I still had my, I can't even immobilize Ingwe actually. It has a trait protection and immune to control. But here, let's punish the weak. Maybe we can do something. Nope. It all missed. Alright, I think I'm going to get OTK'd. Alright, it is what it is. On to the next one. Yeah, so this is what I've been telling players. In the PvP meta specifically, because you have to deal with Megaton and Pangoliath, realistically, all these new monsters, all these Metro monsters, they're not really shining, right? You need someone like a Ryclops that can remove positive effects, but then you also need a Megaton monster on your side to let your attacker get a chance to attack. But in the PvP meta, it's always Megaton. It's Megaton, Megaton, Megaton. That's why I use Xiaolong to counter that and to showcase monsters, because I could Ignorance's Bliss and freeze everyone. Alright, so here we're going to get a good showcase of my damage output at 130. So keep in mind I am 130, my power stat is 52,000. So Dead Nathura, Feel the Metal, and Stolen Vitamins. So we're going to go with Stolen Vitamins. We're going to slow this down. We want to see any healing they have that ends up ultimately killing them. Unfortunately, Hidden Shift killed Fruit Taster, and it also killed Hammer Grom. Maybe I won't run Spirit Battery. Ooh, did you see that? He healed. He healed, but it hurt him. Kane's Sword. Ooh, I can't wait till he attacks me. So we're going to have to give him a chance to attack. I'm just going to go ahead and recharge. Alright, we're going to... Oh gosh, I might have to exit out, because it might be one of those where I win on accident. Let me do Hug Me. Bleeding, Eternal Evil. Okay, UA kicks in. Kane's Sword, watch this, watch this. Revival, Battery, the Lord. Wait, what the heck is going on? Did the reverse healing just disappear? What the heck happened? I'm pretty sure the reverse healing should have killed him, but I don't know. Maybe it disappeared. Okay. Here, let's actually get rid of Hidden Shift, because then that just makes him a little too strong. We'll give him the med packs just so he can survive. And let's try again. That Lord Nabotus just went OP mode and killed me. Alright, let's see this one. Alright, cool. So I'll go Ignorance's Bliss again. And let's explore what the enemies have. So Crystal Form. There's a heal right there. Alright, so we're just going to go Stolen Vitamins again. Reverse healing to everyone. Kane's Sword. Crystal Form. Look at that. It killed Lord Nabotus. He healed, but it worked against him. Do you have anything? Revival Essence. Do you have anything? No, they don't have anything. So we're just going to recharge. And yeah, I mean, so yeah, there's not much they can do. So we'll exit out. Well, let me attack. Pretty straightforward, right? Ignorance's Bliss. Absolute Zero. Gosh, that's annoying. That's how the enemy feels when I use them. Soul Drag, ouch. Revival, Corrupted Dragon. Metapack kicking in for survivability sakes. Alright, looks like I can't even attack him anyhow. So we will exit out. And you know what? I'm just going to take him to 150. Overall, I mean, straightforward. The reverse healing mechanic is what's so special about this monster. I think he's actually going to be usable for that reverse healing. Especially if you're at a lower level. Again, I should have clicked on Metapack. You'll see it when he's 150. The amount of HP that Metapack heals, the fact that you can use it against the enemy is insane. Okay, so now we have him at level 150. So get ready to see this monster at its fullest potential, level 10 runes. And hopefully I'm not OTKing and we can just utilize that reverse healing mechanic. Ooh, they are quite tanky. I do see... What is that? Is that the... heals by 25... Okay, perfect. 25,000 points and applies triple damage. Not if you die. Alright, let's click fight. They have a... Ooh, this might be bad for me. This might be really bad. They both can be denied unless they trade disabled. You have evasion. This is a pretty good team. We're going to go Ignorance's Bliss nonetheless to stop Pure Panda from turn transferring or something. Let's see damage output. So these are 150 monsters. Cruel Electric. Let's see, can I OTK? So Stolen Vitamins, 184k damage. Ingwe dies. Feel the Metal, 276. And Dead Nathura, 322,000 damage. This is a Stolen Vitamins play. Alright. And then we go with a trade disable. Alright, you came back to life. And then I came back to life. I am going to hold my breath. Cruel Electric is going to hurt me though. UA, oh, that wasn't too bad. I lost Xiaolong, that's fine. Hunted Alive. And then he has one. You're free to play turn transfer, ouch. Blinding Grenade. Okay, he has one final attack. Okay, there we go. 1v1. Let's do this. I'll just go Feel the Metal. Pure Implosion, Time Stop, Denial. Activate my cooldowns. Again, 0 cooldown skills. They are worth utilizing for these situations. So look, I had a turn. If I had 0 cooldown skill, I'd be able to attack Pure Pound off and win. Turn transfer, Pure Implosion, got denied. Turn to a baby. You have too much. Oh, there we go. And game. Alright, we'll just exit out. Yeah. Overall, I gotta say, I like the monster. I love that it has an AoE reverse healing. I love that it has a strong single target reverse healing. I love that it has a massive attack and a very heavy on a 1-turn cooldown. The massive is on a 2-turn cooldown or 3-turn cooldown. Oh, by the way, look at Medpack. 150k. Alright, let's... Ooh, you already have the new monster. They're only level 100, so they're gonna get OTK'd. Stolen Vitamins. Boom. Alright, so final TNT. Do you have anything that can heal? That's all I want to showcase. Mr. Beast Spanner, no. And no. Alright. We'll just recharge. We will recharge. Let's see, ignorance is bliss. Oh, so annoying. This is why monsters like Mr. Not Found, who has the freeze immunity, why in a meta with Chell Long absolute zero, why it comes in handy. Why Sigurd and 4, and why Ryclops being immune to control. Actually, even they're actually immune to control. Whereas like a Don Canine, he's immune to control, but as a status caster, so ignorance and bliss would actually get rid of it. Alright, Forgotten, my meta pack heals me. Look at that survivability. Alright, and then I'm free to attack. Here, let's see if I can just win with Hug Me. Hug Me, attacked me, reflected damage. Even Cane Sword still deals damage. Got rid of it, unfortunately, and I'm dead. Alright, let's go on. Yeah, it's hard to showcase now because he's 150 and he could potentially kill everyone in a single attack. You saw with the damage he can do, like 322 with a single target attack. Alright, Ignorance. They should have some healing skills. I'm pretty sure they do. We'll find out right now. Stolen. Gosh, see, too powerful, unfortunately. Too powerful. We'll do Stolen Vitamins, Cane Sword, Mud Body, Morg's Armor. Alright, come on. Revival. Do you have anything? Nope. Nope, nothing. Gosh. Alright, we're just gonna do one more. Make sure to join me on the weekend where I do friendly battle live streams if you want to see this monster, because I'm definitely gonna use him against the community, because the reverse healing, that's the main thing. And it's going to be even more important moving forward. Revival, no healing. Alright, no healing on the enemy side. Wow. Ignorance is bliss, nonetheless. Yeah, because if you don't need to AoE, you can just single target, honestly. You can just boom, OTK, OTK. I think in this case, I still OTK. They were both res, though. We would go Corrupted. And then we would just single target whoever I need to. Let's get rid of Lindworm. Alright, Panda, 3-inch, that's fine. Shelly, what are you going to do, Shelly? Die. Feel the metal. No, Dead Nathura. Look at that damage up with 322. Alright, guys, so that's going to be it for this monster. Overall, my verdict, even though you didn't get to see too much of it, he's a good monster. For being a free monster, a free-to-play, just do PvP, I think you can get him to rank 3, maybe like rank 3 in like 2 breakouts. You have yourself a really strong monster. An AoE, favorite skill right here, an AoE reverse healing on 2-turn cooldown, a strong, massive reverse healing skill. Again, this is literally the skill where you're going to be able to attack the enemy, trigger their relic, trigger their talent that heals them, and since you apply reverse healing, it's going to kill them. So you're going to be able to OTK even if the skill itself doesn't OTK. Yeah, you're gonna do some crazy stuff, especially if you, depending what you partner up with. Whether you give this monster a hidden shift to deal damage, a frequency gauntlet to deal damage, or a power armor just to increase your power stat overall. I think he's a phenomenal monster. Cane Sword if you want to heal, Laser Beam Sword if you want to deal more damage, armor just to protect him even more. Overall, I think he's a fantastic monster. Let me know what you guys think about him in the comments below. Any thoughts? I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Huge shout out to SP for giving me everything I need to make this video. And remember to subscribe.